पेपर लीक फ्रेंड्स, मैं जानता हूं कि
Where the framework starts with the word "We the people of India." It means it's us, the people of India, who has the power, and basically we are the one who have created the government. So the ultimate power lies in the hand of people and not in the government or the court. What it says is that we have that ultimate sovereignty that government bodies, the prime minister and the court holds only a temporary power delegated to them by the voters. So basically, everything, be it court, the prime minister, or the government in power, and all the government bodies have been delegated power, and they only hold temporary power which is provided to them by the voters. And this is why they are accountable to us, because the power originated from the people, and the elected representatives are only the legal ones and morally accountable to the citizen. And it basically signifies that the people of our country has created the constitution, they have enacted power to it, and they have given this constitution to themselves. And because this constitution is created by the people, so the elected representatives are legally and morally obliged to give accountability to the citizen of India. And the Article 14 in the fundamental rights rules like the equality before law and right to equality. That doesn't mean that a person or a government has whole power to act arbitrarily. The freedom is provided to them with some constraints. So when we analyze Article 14 through the government lens, it means that the government should be transparent, rational, and fair towards the means provided to them, and they should be fair towards the people of India, for whatever the policies they are implementing. The article is one of the most important article here which is violated is Article 19, that is 19(1)(a), that is the freedom of speech and expression. Article 21, right to life and dignity, PSP, which give institutional instruction to the government on how they can bring equality in the society and ensure economic and social justice, is something through which we will be achieving a welfare state. Even our Dr. Ambedkar goes like the term which he has quoted is the constitutional morality. That is, the government is accountable to its action, and so try to meet its constitutional values rather than just being an authority. Every time you have to try to act according to the values provided in the constitution and not only act as an institution. You just have to promote your welfare society and whatever policies you are doing and everything you're doing for the people, and you are accountable for it. And this is what he quoted as the constitutional morality. This is how the whole governance system is created in our country. And the basis of governance in our country is running only on the four pillars. That is, a short form it is for it is TRAC. T stands for transparency, R stands for responsibility, A stands for accountability, and C stands for criticism or correctiveness. Sorry, this is the whole model of our governance provided to us through our constitution. That you have to be accountable for your actions, and you have to provide constitutional value to the people of India, and you are accountable for it. And this is how this whole process is termed as the constitutional morality. How our constitution makers have created a government of accountability, and this is how our governance works. And this is how we promote participatory democracy into the system. I have a very bad data for everyone. Recently, while going through the NEET results, was published a day before or the day before. So, in our National Crimes Records Bureau data, that since 2015 to this 2024, the suicide rate of students has increased to 65%, And in the last year, the last year, that is 2024, around 14,700 students have committed suicide because of whatever pressures they might be facing. But this data is specifically for the JEE and NEET aspirants. And when I just read it up, it affected me a bit because I have myself prepared for the examination, and it hurts me to see that a lot of people are committing suicide just for an examination. For me, this is a total institutional failure along with an administration failure, because we in India have a demographic dividend of 65% of our population is where we have people who are aged 35 plus years. And even if like let's say that our country has 100 people, and out of these 100 people we have 65 number of people who are aged 35 plus, and out of these 65 people, the half of its population, that is let's say 33 people, are those people who are aged less than 25 years. And this is the data I am talking about, the people who are less than 25 years. And so basically having a demographic dividend of 65%, uh, which is uh, which is the age below than 35 years, it means I'm talking about a population where they are not dependent on other people, and they can be skilled, they can earn, and they can provide for their family and society. And this is how the demographic dividend has been performing for almost all the other countries, for the developed countries, and even for the developing countries. But in our country, it's not the case. A lot of people have been investing their times in just preparing for the examination, and they are just trying to waste their youth behind an examination. And it's really shameful for our country. And in examinations, JEE, UPSC, any other government examinations, and what we are promoting is only rote learning. That your social status, your family status uh, depends on something, on how much marks you are obtaining in an examination, or what college you are going to, if you have a government employee in the family or not. And this is how our society has been working. And rote learning is basically enhanced in our country because of the social image, right, people get out of it. So basically, your performance in an examination is measured to how intelligent you are, and what is your social status, and how much financially secure you are. Although this process only provides you income, and even in our countries, most of the people do marriage looking at the thing that you have a government job or not. So it's linked to marriage in our country, because a person gets a girl easily if they have that government job, whereas a person who is working on their own as a startup trying to build something doesn't get girls or someone to marry who is interested to marry them. And this whole societal dilemma is created by our parents and the society. I won't say that the government is fully responsible for it, because the society has been promoting it on a larger level. And just qualifying an examination doesn't mean that you will be a good administrator. Let's say someone qualifies this examination a very with a very good rank in UPSC, and they are found doing corruptions. What about the GS paper book, the ethical book you did, you studied for years, you mastered it, you topped the examination, then you're doing corruption. Let's say someone topped the NEET entrance examination. Is it supposed to give them the authority or the accountability that they are gonna perform well in their field just because they have topped the entrance examination? No, that's not the case. They can perform well with experience, not with an examination, or not with the and not with the thought that if they will top the examination, they will perform well. Not believe that the government is responsible for that the government is solely responsible for this loss, because government has been providing initiatives. Even this year, it increased its budget by something 50,000 crore or some 55,000 crore, which is 10% or 12% larger than the last year investment in the education sector. They are setting the IIT creation centers, in which they will be providing with basically the technology, like they are the IITs or the other people who are doing the project with the professors are encouraged to generate tech, are forced to generate tech and not just consume tech. The government is also setting up design facilities, design institutions, things. They have increased the higher education budget allocation for itself, and they are also promoting the R&D sector and the entrepreneurial sector. But it's our society which has created this dilemma. The other generation of our parents who thinks and have created this image. Even I encounter a lot of people in my generation who goes like that: if I will clear this examination, my life will be sorted, I will be performing good, or my parents will be so proud of me. I understand it because I have been there, have performed that. But for everyone who is going through this journey, it's not worth it. You are wasting your years for an examination. It's not worth it. It's just gonna ruin your mental health and your productivity. Because with time, let's say you are consuming the same concepts for 4 or 5 years. What do you think? Grasping something new would be interesting to you, but it's gonna take you time. And after you just don't feel like consuming a lot of things because you have been stuck there and you are just comfortable in that environment. And let's say that you work very hard and you get into a government sector. So, and if you are getting into a government sector for financial security, I think that's completely absurd because it only gives you the income, the bare minimum income, which is sufficient for you to survive in this country. I don't know how people just trust the government sector, hospital, or the home that is provided to them, or the car that is provided to them. They can do much better with the money they can make if you have the potential. Just you can do something better on your own. You can at least try for it, even if you fail. You will be providing to your family and not consuming from your family just for an examination. You can try for it because at the end of the day, power matters, and it comes to you through some of the examinations, which is dissolved to our mind, through our society, through our parents. With great powers, there's complete responsibility. And only way to have that, societal appreciation, you can get it. And if you perform well, if you try to solve the people's problem, is like even if you prepare a lot for an examination, you fail. It's not because you are not prepared well enough, or you have not devoted your time, or you have not performed well in the examination. It's because the probability of getting a seat in that examination is really low. Let's say there are 10 lakhs people and there's only 1,000 vacancy. What do you think that what is the probability? Something 0.001%, and that is really less. मेन क्वेश्चन goes कि अगर हम एग्जाम्स के लिए प्रिपेयर करें, अपने फैमिली को सोसाइटल स्टेटस नहीं प्रोवाइड करें, तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं? What other things we can do? We can think of something लाइक कि मैं बड़ा होके, जब बचपन में पूछा जाता ना कि तुम बड़े होके क्या बनोगे, तो तुम बड़े होके क्या बनोगे ये नहीं पूछना है, तो ऐसे खुद से पूछो, ask to your inner child what problem you would solve when you grow up and how can you make money out of that problem you are solving. Is it possible for you to make money out of it? And the second most important thing I learned is that if you have an idea, just share it, because at the end of the day we all are working to improve the mankind and the society. So even if your business idea or your effort or your time, it's wasted in something which was not very fruitful to you financially. The society might benefit from it in the end. In the end, you might get that sense of responsibility and that feeling of fulfillment, that you are doing something productive for the society, for yourself, for your parents, and you will be proud of yourself. And that is the most important thing, right? So the next question again goes like, what I can do. So besides from preparing for an examination, you can be an employee. You can get salary out of it. You can provide to your family. That is a good feeling, and you will feel happy. If you are doing something you really want to do, you can be an innovator. You can be doing R&D. You can be an entrepreneur, and you can be someone who is creating employability, and you can be just understanding what is your skill and what you are good at, and how you can make money out of your skill. It may take some time. You can invest your time in developing your skills. Whatever skill is in demand, you can make good money out of it. And that's it. And you just have to understand, what problem can I solve for society? How can I help the people? And how can I improve the lives of people? What is an existing problem in the society and how can I solve it? How can I take the responsibility for all the actions and everything in the society? You cannot ask everyone to be responsible. At least you can be responsible. And also the thing is, you can hate a party and you cannot hate a party. Even I personally like Modi a lot, how he has worked hard, and from a simple chaiwala to being the prime minister of this country, he really motivates me to be someone to work hard. But at the other hand, I truly and heartily want our education minister to resign for his continuous failures in conducting fair and free examinations and providing equal opportunity to everyone. That is a complete violation of our Article 14, and I just feel very bad for it. I personally don't support CJP. I do not like their manifesto, their ideology, and even their leader. But the thing is, I support Sonam Wangchuk because he is a reformer, he is educated, and I respect your fasting and whatever efforts you are putting for the country. And since then, the Sonam Wangchuk has been on fasting for 25 days for now. And he did broke his fasting after a tweet and a post made by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So before that, and I think the protest, that is a peaceful protest in front of Jantar Mantar, is allowed for now. But there still exist some conditions on which this protest can be restricted, even if it's peaceful. There exist several conditions. Some of them are sovereignty and integrity of India, security of the state, public order, decency or morality, defamation, maybe contempt of court, and some more are there. Incitement to an offense and friendly relation with foreign states. But all these concepts are kind of vague and they are not completely justified, and have has been prone to be misused by the government or the authorities in power. So, but these conditions does exist in our constitution. Protest has been blocking the hospital entrances or something. There is a serious violation of law and order in the city, or they are just trying to create a peaceful protest, and whereas they are planning to incite an offense or create disintegration in the country. In these scenarios, even if it's peaceful and the government doubt it, they can just restrict it, the peaceful protest, even if they doubt it, right? So it's prone to misuse, and our Supreme Court goes like that. Yes, peaceful protest can held anywhere, if they do not disrupt the day-to-day life of the people, create or disturb or just disturb the public order, they can take place. And one of the most vague concept in this is decency or morality. We will discuss about it on some other day. What all constitutional remedies we have if our rights are violated. So basically, Article 32 and Article 226 is the heart and soul of the Constitution, as stated by Amanti Professor. So we can go to court and ask the court to read a petition for whatever the wrongdoings has been happening to us. And so for now, let's say if a person is illegally detained, the court can issue a writ to the detaining authority and ask the authority to sue the person and ask it like, why are you holding this person? What is your legal authority to keep it detained? This is how every time a fundamental right is violated, the people can go to Supreme Court or the High Court and use Article 32 or Article 226, and there are 5 provisions under it. So basically the provisions are habeas corpus, quo warranto, certiorari, and one more is there, and mandamus. Yeah. And the next question goes like, what responsibilities executive take during large public protest? It does not act merely as an authority of the government, but act as an independent state authority, and the executive should try to create a balance between the public order and protecting the constitutional freedoms and their rights. And it includes protecting their life and property, ensuring that they are protesting peacefully, prevent violence if it happens from any side, and use the minimum force, and only basically it should be the only minimum necessary force and not the force. Try to engage in a dialogue and follow whatever else is provided to them through our constitution, and not act in a violent way, even if they are like creating a lot of nuisance. They should first try to create a dialogue in between the protesters and the team and not act abundantly. And their main role is to create a balance between public order and the freedom provided to them through our constitution. And basically the executive should not act in a way that it is only a law enforcement body, but also a welfare and a democratic institution. But here in our case, we have seen how brutally the police forces have reacted, how they were just trying to misbehave with the girls, ignoring the fact that they are dealing with the weak and the vulnerable sections of our society, be it women or the children. And even if there was some kind of violence from the protesters, they were supposed to create a dialogue and not use their force unless and until it is necessary. Even if they are used to use they are allowed to use the force only if the gathering turns violent, or there is an imminent threat to life, or serious damage to the property is happening, or they are just disobeying the law and order. And so if peaceful protesters were subjected to unnecessary force, it raises a serious questions regarding our Article 19 and 21. And at the same time, the state has the legitimate duty to maintain public order, but that doesn't mean that they are allowed to use unlawful forces, even if someone, rather than creating a dialogue, or even if someone is trying to negotiate or just using their peaceful protest. And I think our court will take it into judicial scrutiny and take the necessary actions for it. And everyone who is detained illegally by the police, they are allowed to approach the courts with their Article 32 under the habeas corpus writ. And so why the government took 25 days to respond to this hunger strike? Now the question goes like, so the democratic government negotiate with the fasting protesters? Yes, they should definitely do it, but with safeguards. In our case, we were protesting for the exam paper leaks, and this is something which is a constitutional measure. So every time the topic is constitutional and should be legally addressed, and should be restrained to maintain the public order and the trust of the government in power. They should negotiate it because democracy values dialogue and peaceful agreement to whatever the demands have been put forward should be addressed because this is a democracy, and we should try to negotiate it before the things turn violent. Things we should keep and build the public trust. Why the government do not react to most of the hunger strikes is because pressure groups may act in a violent way or maybe asking for something, let's say for the disintegration of the country, or something which is constitutionally invalid and immoral. All those things, considering all these factors, the government should try to refrain from addressing each and every hunger strike. But in our case, they were supposed to address it because we were raising a genuine question with multiple times of paper leaks, which was really shameful for our country and for our young generations who have been wasting years and putting in efforts for the exams. So, is it normal for a leader to compromise, or should they stay firm in their decision? So, if the question is asked with legalities and holds upright our constitution, they should address it and they should try to maintain the public order, and they should always build the public trust they have created by being in power. And if it's wrong or immoral, they should not address it. So I think in our case they should have addressed it earlier because 25 days of hunger strike with even zero accountability, and why we are supposed to get on the roads and waste our hours of time or maybe days to raise something which they should be discussing on their own in the first go. And the reason presented by our respected Prime Minister is that they have initiated a second examination, that is a re-need for the paper leak in 25 days or 22 days, and they have addressed 25 lakhs of students for the examination, and they arranged all this thing in a fast way. I don't think that our education minister will be resigning, because if he will resign, it might create anarchy in the government, the structure, and the people in power, because next time the people will ask for the resignation of our transportation minister Nitin Gadkari ji and several other ministers, even if they are caught doing something which is not in the welfare of people. So I don't think they will take it, but I would take here as a positive thing that our government, our Prime Minister Modi ji is addressing the nation, and he took that forward to the parliament, and he is trying to set up courts, fast track courts for paper leaks action, for finding out the suspects in the paper leak. And I also think that he will be discussing the monsoon parliament session starting from today. Although Sonam ji has ended his fasting, the CJP protesters are still gonna protest at the Jantar Mantar for the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. Let's see where it goes, and people should not be forced to get onto the roads for the things government should be addressing on their own, but they were just forced to do it. For all the students out there who are watching my videos or maybe watch it sometime in the future, I request you to just believe on yourself and work hard, and always try to find out what problem you can solve in the society and how can you make money out of it. There are n number of problems in the society, maybe infinite. Maybe many of you have already noticed the problem and might have an idea. Just work on that idea. Just try to start small, work on it, create something, create a change in the society. And clearing an examination do not bring a change in the society. You will be stuck in that loop where you will be just working and working. Just try to create something, work on the welfare of society, try to uplift the society for others. And when you will understand that the others are your real family and they are also a part of your family, and you should integrate them in your problems or solve for them, provide for them, you will just feel good about it. And this is how a nation grows. and I hope that our income inequality dissolves quickly. I really wish that our country is restored to its normal day-to-day functioning, and we should create for our society, our country, and that's how we grow. Thank you. Bye, Shweta this side.
पेपर लीक। फ्रेंड्स, मैं जानता हूं कि
Get ready with me to witness the downfall of the government. I'm ready.
मेरा नाम कॉकरोच है, मैं लखनऊ से आया हूँ।
और अभी तो रुको, ऐसा टीयर गैस की व्यवस्था नहीं है, कुछ व्यवस्था आप लोग नहीं करके वाटर कैनन का खंडा पानी उनी भी नहीं।
Has just been fired by the Delhi police. There you can see protesters running for their lives now.
Hi everyone, I am right now at the Worli police station.
I'm a good girl, officer.